Atlanta, Lamarcus Joyner has been through hard knocks and hard knocks. The former, it took him a while to find a role with the Rams. The latter, the show on which he said he'd quit and work at Walmart. Joyner has been through a lot in less than 5 years with the Rams. Now, his time with the team might be coming to an end, but what a conclusion it would be, in Sunday's Super Bowl against New England. The Rams' second-round draft pick in 2014, Joyner endured the team's relocation from St. Louis and his own shifting, from lightly used cornerback to nickelback and then to free safety, the position at which he has thrived for the past 2 seasons under coordinator Wade Phillips. "It's great," Joyner said. "I've been here for the good times and the bad times, so I've been on both sides of the spectrum. It just feels good to finally have some success with a lot of these guys that deserve it." It might be his last chance. After last season, the Rams applied their 1-year franchise tag to Joyner. That wasn't a bad thing. The tag came with a preset contract value of almost $11.3 million. Joyner had made a total of approximately $5 million in his first 4 seasons with the Rams. Still, Joyner had wanted a long-term contract, and the tag only gave him 1 year, and, because of league rules, it prevented him from renegotiating a deal with the Rams until the end of this season. Joyner played well this season. He finished third on the team with 78 total tackles, and even though he is listed at only 5'8", Joyner is one of the team's most aggressive tacklers. Asked about playing with an uncertain future this season, Joyner admitted it wasn't always easy. "I'm an honest person," Joyner said, "so I'll say that I was disguising it well. It's always hanging around, but it's not a worry. It's good anxiety, if that makes sense. It does." Given the Rams' salary situation, it seems somewhat unlikely that he will return to the Rams, but Joyner would be popular on the free agent market given his relative youth, 28, talent and versatility. Joyner reinvented himself under Phillips. Before then, he'd been a part-time contributor at cornerback, a role that frustrated him. At one point during 2016 training camp, cameras from the HBO series, Hard Knocks, captured Joyner in the office of then-coach Jeff Fisher, where he said he would quit and work at Walmart. That controversy died down quickly, and since the start of the 2017 season, Joyner has been a full-time starter at safety and a major contributor. "There's a lot of different dynamics in this game," Joyner said. "There's playing, there's family, there's the business side of it. So you have to be able to manage all of them, and all of them always are going to be in the back of your head, no matter what. I'm excited for the future. First, the present." Joyner knows the main task at hand for him, which is defending Patriots quarterback Tom Brady, his balanced set of pass targets and an offense, designed by coordinator Josh McDaniels, that never is predictable from week to week. That's not easy, particularly since this is a routine for Brady, in his 9th Super Bowl, but Joyner isn't flinching, and he particularly perked up when reminded that the Rams face top quarterbacks such as Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Patrick Mahomes, Phillip Rivers and Russell Wilson during the regular season. "I've been mentioning that all this week," Joyner said, "how playing against other all-time greats was able to prep us for an elite quarterback. Of course, the strategy New England will use is different from those guys. It's a different dynamic, but that helps with the confidence and composure of going against another great quarterback." Big chance return specialist JoJo Natson, the smallest player on the Rams roster, at 5'7", is enjoying his big week. "Honestly, I can tell you I didn't think I would be here, with my journey the way it popped off," Natson said. "It's been a very unique season for me and a very blessed season for me." The Rams signed Natson, who previously had been with Indianapolis and the New York Jets, last July, and he turned heads in training camp with his returns but got released at the end of camp. Then, when returner Pharoh Cooper hurt his ankle early in the season, the Rams signed Natson. Natson thrived, with an average of more than 10 yards per punt return, and surprisingly kept the job even when Cooper, an All-Pro selection in 2017, returned. Cooper returned in mid-November and both players were on the active roster for a month, but then the Rams waived Cooper. Natson retained the job, and the confidence of Rams coaches, even after a high-profile fumble late in the fourth quarter of a narrow loss to Philadelphia. "Farrow is a heck of a player, great player," Natson said, "and I'm glad and blessed the situation played out like it did, with both of us being able to be on the active roster at the same time.